Hey, what's going on, guys? It's John from the Epic Bomb, and today, actually, more like yesterday, I or the Pokemon official channel, they have released uh, a bunch of new information, being like the legendaries. I'll cover all of this in another video, but what I want to really focus on this video is the region. Now, as you can see, the region is made up of 4 islands, and they said that there is one man-made island. So I'm beginning to point out some little tips and some tricks. And actually, from the first trailer, the very first, when they first announced it, you could see a new characters by that one building. That building, if you look to your bottom right, you'll see a really like a white thing. That is probably the building they were talking about. And I see also in a giant island that you can see on the top of, I guess, this mountain or volcano, probably a volcano. You could see a little mountain. And I'm pretty sure this would be like the Victory Road, or in this case, Victory Mountain. Mount Victory. I don't know. I don't know. But what I really like, some of the way the map is positioned, it is not like there's a specific towns, because I just see random Pokemon centers. I don't know if that's me or I don't know. It looks like a Pokemon centers there are like a few per island. I can see like one like far in that giant island. Kind of looks like it's gonna be a steel type gym. Okay, yeah, that's why I also want to go up. So I've noticed that there's been a lot of areas that kind of look like the type of gym that's gonna be there, and I want to go discuss that. And what I've noticed that most of these gyms I'm talking about have never appeared in Pokemon X and Y. And also, um, I noticed something that's really weird. Okay, so in the first trailer you saw that little boathouse. You can see that's on like the top left island. But if you also go to the top right island, the bottom right island, there was also a boat. And also you could see the boats traveling from one place to another. And there are some like mini islands, but actually there's 5 regular islands, unless that's a peninsula. But we're going to be talking about what type of gyms there might be. So I'm obviously going to be thinking there's a water type gym. You guys might be able to see it, but I'm gonna help you guys out here. Right about here. See? Like that's a symbol for a water type gym. So now, what I'm going to talk about is the next thing about right here. So, over here in this island, you can see that there's a bit of like a floor by that really peak. And it kind of looks like from the trailer we got a month ago. It kind of looks like that place where you battle legendaries. So maybe the island has an importance. In fact, I know it has an importance. Okay, and we can see that there's also might be a steel type gym. See that little gated place that looks like exactly for a steel type gym? Or maybe it's a dark type gym. We could be getting the first dark type gym ever. Okay, now the next thing I want to look like. This man-made island. What this reminds me of is from Pokemon Black and White. Actually, this reminds me a lot of things from Pokemon Black and White too. It reminds me of like Black Tower, and it also kind of reminds me if they're doing a Pokemon World Tournament. Like maybe instead of having a Pokemon League, they're gonna take after the anime, and they are going to be doing like a tournament before you could even battle the league. But I think we all can agree there's probably going to be further back, going back to the gyms. We could probably all agree there's going to be a water type gym. There's most likely going to be a dark type gym. Maybe they've been saving it up for something. Like maybe another theory I have. Is that all the after you get Mega Evolution, all the gym leaders will have Megas. That's what I think of. All the gym leaders will have Megas after you get Mega Evolution. So it's probably going to be around like the second half. So I will also talk about how on the first island that we've seen, normally I wouldn't be talking about this, but we now have a new angle. And now, we can see what all the island looks like. So you see, there looks like a little place in the left. And I'm beginning to think that that's like a Pokemon daycare. Like in the Sinnoh region, they had a whole town just for daycare. Also, all the islands have volcanoes. I guess you can classify it. Or mountains. Because, as you can see, like, this island has a volcano. Like, you can't mistake that for a volcano. This one looks like it has, like, a dormant volcano. So is this one. And this one, well, I mean, like, I want you to look at the very, very right of it. That has a volcano. That's like a volcano. And also, it looks like there's like a little event island right about here. Now I feel like you could catch like some sort of like awesome legendary Pokemon, or maybe it's like a border to some other region. I'm obviously going against everyone else on the journey back to Kalos. I don't know why. I'm just guessing it would be back to Hoenn. What if we could just go back to Hoenn region and explore the Hoenn? Because if you think about it, Hoenn and this region, they could both utilize a soar feature. And maybe the only way to get to the Hoenn region is the after game when you get the soar feature. Maybe you have to soar the Hoenn. Or maybe they could do something even extreme to this. Go to, not 1, not 2, but what about going to 3 regions? Sounds a little bit far-fetched, if you know what I'm getting. But I honestly think both of those ideas are out. Kalos is too new, and to be honest, Kalos has plenty to explore. They just did a remake of Hoenn, and Hoenn has a lot to explore. But I'm thinking is, not to Hoenn, but I think it should be all the way back to a region that we had the most to explore. That I said earlier that this region, I guess, one of the islands kind of linked to it. What if we go travel back to Unova? I know I'm kind of biased on this because since my first game was in Unova, so I'm at Gen 5. Gen 5 are here. And everyone will probably hate me for this. Don't unsubscribe. Don't. Just don't. But I think that we can go back to Unova. Unova seems perfect. Unova and Hawaii are part of the same country. Maybe you could take like a cruise there, and that's what that island is for. It's like how you misled going to the Sinnoh region in Gen 5, and I was really hoping. In fact, it took I was like took me 12 hours to go search everywhere to find something. Actually, no, not like 12 hours, like 12 weeks. To search everywhere in the region to see if there's some hidden thing that lets me go all the way back to the Sinnoh region. I was hoping, and nope. But you know what? This game could change that. Maybe you could go to all the islands. Actually, no, that's a lot too far-fetched. Knowing the software they're using. That's why you can't. Maybe if you're doing it for like the Nintendo NX. Maybe they're gonna be releasing a new like, I don't know, like a Pokemon Stadium 3. Like having this game in there. So guys, I want you guys to make your own videos about this, do other things. More videos coming soon. In fact, today is the start of Fabulous Friday, or not Fab. It's actually the start of some, I don't know, but it's just special Fridays that I'm doing it. Where on Fridays for the rest of summer, I will be making either 2 or 3 videos depending on my pace I'm going with this channel. Because I know right now, a lot of you guys don't like it, but I haven't been posting. And I have a reason for that I'm not ready to admit yet. Like for Pokemon Volt White Randomizer, I have a reason why I've not been posting. I don't like it, but I mean, I'll tell you guys in another video, like let's say in a few weeks, but if it's still not working. But for now, I really want to get up to that 3rd gym. Not the first gym, but I honestly don't know if I can. So guys, that's it for today. So I hope you guys liked the video. So guys, till next time, goodbye.